Hey, what is going on, everybody? Got another Fallout 76 video for you. Today I'm going to cover the best places to get plastic. In my opinion, the best place to get plastic, number one, is to loot super mutants' bodies. If they have laser rifles, you're in luck. Laser rifles tend to have a lot of plastic, and that's the route I like to take, but there are a couple other places you can go. But West Tech, that's going to be your best bet at getting super mutants. It's loaded with super mutants, but there's other places in the game as well that got super mutants. I'm not going to go to West Tech. I've already went to West Tech, and as you can see, I've got 3 laser rifles on me. I'm going to scrap them here in a second and show you exactly what you get. You're going to want to make sure you have the Scrapper perk card equipped. That's going to give you more components when you scrap weapons and armor. So make sure that's equipped. And also, the higher your intelligence, the more you're going to get per item you scrap. So I've got low health, I'm a bloodied build, and I've got unyielding armor on, so that makes my intelligence pretty high. So I'm getting 11 plastic per gun. So that's a decent haul. You get 10 guns, you've got 100 plastic, and that's pretty easy. So that's the number one tip. Go after super mutants, get their laser rifles. But there's a couple schools you can go to. The schools are loaded with plastic as well. They're like plastic plates and some other miscellaneous things. Morgantown, that's the easiest one. Low levels there. Easy peasy there. So we'll go to Morgantown real quick. I'll show you where most of the plastic is. I'm not going to go through the entire school because there is more plastic in the school. You go to the cafeteria, there's stuff in there, trays and forks and knives and plates there. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to go in this main room right when you go in this door here. Kill these enemies real quick. Okay, so you see these pumpkins on the ground, those are all plastic. This table right here is loaded with plastic plates. Make sure you get all these plastic plates. So yeah, I got all these pumpkins, plastic. The golf balls also have plastic in them. So I'm going to gobble those up real quick. Get all of them. Got to knock this thing over. It's full of golf balls, but you can't really get to them unless you knock the thing over. It is kind of a pain picking up these golf balls sometimes, but if you need plastic, it's what you got to do. That's kind of why I like just dealing with super mutants. It's much more fun to just kill super mutants and take their weapons than basically collecting stuff off the ground. But it's easy plastic. One thing to note is the plastic in these rooms, or like in this area here, you're gonna have, I'm not sure how long the cooldown is, but you can't just hop servers and come in here and expect it to be full again. You're gonna have to wait at least 24 hours, but I actually think it's longer than 24 hours. It's more like 72 hours or something, I think. But anyway, there's a cooldown, so you'll have to wait a few days or a day at least. But I basically clear this whole room out of all the junk in it. There's some toys over there. You've seen them wooden blocks. Those are wood, but there's also lead in them, so keep that in mind if you have to make bullets for your guns. Those wood blocks, there's lead in them, so don't let that slip by you. These trays, those are aluminum. Some of them are plastic too, but I think these are aluminum. These are rubber, these basketballs, so that's why I picked those up. All these materials you need to play the games, fix your stuff, camp items and whatnot. And then there's some bowling pins at the very top up there, right here. Just a few, but I like to get them. That pretty much is all. Like I said, you can go further into the school and there's a little bit more plastic. I'm not going to actually show that in this video. I'm going to move on. We're going to go to the other school, which is in Watauga High School. We're going to go there. If you need a reference, you know, there's White Springs right there, and then Watauga High School. It's in Watauga. So we'll fast travel there. And basically the same thing. You're just going to go in here, and the plastic's a little spread out. You're basically picking up all the plates and forks and knives. And it's all in the cafeteria basically. There's you know, there's like a globe right here. I get the globes because there's also plastic in those. But the same thing here is, you can't just server hop and expect this area to be full. It's going to have a cooldown on all these items. I think the cooldown's like 3 days. Something like that. So you can do this like maybe twice a week. But there's a lot of plastic here. You know, lots of plates and forks and knives on basically every table. Some of them get knocked down on the floor and stuff, but easy plastic. So I'm not going to go through this whole area. This is basically where you go and what you do. Just pick up all these plastics here. So the last place is Camden Park. If you need a reference, this is White Springs right here, and then Camden Park's right there. So we go there. And we got, kill these enemies real quick. So all we're doing here at Camden is, there's basically, you're just a litter police. You're gonna pick up all the cups, and there's plastic in the cups. There's some of the cups are just paper, but you need paper to make acid, or to make gunpowder or cloth. So, you know, I just pick it all up. As you can see, just lots of plastic. I'm not going to go through this whole area and show it. You go through the whole grounds area. It's just littered, scattered, and you just pick it all up. Pretty easy. Basketball there. So I did go through all those areas. I just cut it out of the video, and I ended up with, and remember, I only had 3 guns that I scrapped, so you can't really count like a West Tech run or anything. This is just the 3 areas that I looted for plastic. The 2 schools in Camden Park. I ended up with over 300 plastic. So that's not too bad of a plastic run. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe.